Tutor Paula here, back with another question. We're doing calculus and derivatives, and we have to differentiate f of v. F is a function of variable v. And there's multiple ways of doing this. Our goal here in this video is not to say, okay, this is how you differentiate it, but this is how you work smarter, not harder, okay? How can we adjust this and simplify this function in order to make it easier to differentiate? I think the number one method is to recognize that we can use rules of exponents here. We have v to the first power in the denominator. And here we're just going to use our knowledge of exponents to adjust that the cubed root of v to the 1 is v to the 1/3 power. Okay, and putting that v to the first there, all right, all over v to the 1. Well, let's remember our working with fractions, right? We can split them up. Okay, if I had 3/4, on my person, I could have 1/4 in my left pocket and 2/4 in my right pocket. Well, we're going to split up this fraction to two separate fractions, and we'll see the benefit. So that's v to the 1/3 over v to the first, and the second term over v to the first as well. Well, if we're dividing two variables with different exponents, we can subtract the exponents, okay? So we have 1/3 take away 3/3. We subtract them. If I had x to the 5th over x squared, that's x to the 3rd power, right? Okay, so we'll get v to the negative 2/3. Here the v's just cancel, and we now have a function that's no longer a fraction but separated by subtraction, so we can differentiate these terms individually. That's method one. Okay, method two is to recognize that we have a function over a function. So this is the quotient rule, the derivative of the top times the bottom minus the derivative of the bottom times the top, all over the bottom squared. Okay, this would be a little bit more challenging, but totally doable. All right, so that's method two. Method three is a lot like method one. What we're going to do here is we're going to manipulate the exponents and bring that v to the first up to the top and make it times v to the negative 1. Now we're going to distribute this. So we're going to get the same function here as method one, right? We're just simplifying it. We're distributing now. And if we distribute these, if I had x squared times x to the 3rd, that's x to the 5th power. So now we are adding these exponents, okay? And we'll get the same function we did in method one. That's method three. You could have also done the product rule if you really wanted to in method three with that first line. Those are the ways, all right? Best of luck.